Welcome to another What Is It Wednesday video. Those of you who know me know I love anything to do with mines and mining. Another thing I also love are documentaries. But here's a question for you. Have you ever watched a movie inside of a coal mine? If you're like me, you probably answered no. But you're invited to join me for the very rare experience of watching a movie inside the famous Brooks mine. So if you're ready, come along with me.
Oh, there you go. That's fine. No, the yellow. I always put it in there because I didn't want it to bother me back like the yellow metal or something. Even like you were saying, when you actually throw it, people be tuning into what's actually being said and all that stuff and that. I think it's perfect. I think it's as good as it will. Sound number we wanted.
All right, we're outside here at the Brooks mine with Mr. Chris Murley of the UGM Underground Miners for Movies in the Mines. Something I never thought we'd be saying or even checking out, but we're doing it today. Chris, what can you tell us about it?
Yep, so we set up the middle chamber in the Brooks mine like a movie theater experience, basically. It's at enough of a pitch. It actually works out perfect. We get a little bit of stadium seating. We set up a screen down in the gangway where the tracks are, and we're playing the Knox mine disaster, the documentary that David Baraka did a couple years ago, and it's a perfect setting for it. We were told it's like watching the Titanic while you're on a cruise ship. So it's pretty drippy in there today because we had a little bit of a thaw, so everybody's gonna get the full Knox mine experience today for sure.
So guests are arriving outside. There's 2 viewings today. And we got a table right here with some drinks. They're gonna have popcorn available. Follow the lights, follow the tracks. You can hear the music there in the distance. And we come up here to an intersection. We'll be hanging it right at this table here. And there's presently some work going on, which Chris will hopefully tell us about later on with this area right here. And as we keep coming around, here is our indoor movie theater with Movies in the Mines. You got the screen right there, a little bit of plastic sheathing to keep the rain away from us, keep the seats dry. We've got the speakers right behind us here. They're finishing up, setting up, and this is a one-of-a-kind experience to watch a Knox mine disaster documentary inside an actual coal mine. So this is gonna be one heck of an experience. I'm not gonna be showing you the whole thing. I'll give you some highlights along the way and let you know how it is after it's over. With the good stuff.
There's a towel here. There's a couple wet seats, but we'll be okay.
Popcorn and drinks.
Okay, so more coming up. We bring the more in shortly. Popcorn.
It's a full experience in the dark.
Did a great job with this. We've worked with them since 2008. on this project. A couple of things I really thought were fantastic on this is that maybe you guys can agree. The mind mapping. Mind mapping is is difficult for a lot of people to understand. Just looking at a mind map, it doesn't make much sense. But I think David did a really good job in the movie to show how they were robbing the mine and how the off-course chambers got swung off to the right side under the river there instead of following the slope. He also said when he was producing this, he wanted to make everything as authentic as he could. And the charcoal drawings that he made, the animations and the video, the audio that goes with those, the trains going down the track and the locomotive running down the track, that's audio from our mine locomotive that he recorded, and our mine cars going down the track that he edited into the film, so that was fun.
All right, so viewing number one, the documentary's over, and right now Chris is going to give us a quick update as to some of the work that's ongoing over the winter season in preparation for opening season here in 2026.
All right, so we don't have much to do in the mine this winter. It's pretty good. All the timbering is nice and safe. Everything's good that way. We don't have to add anything new. But we did decide we wanted to finish up this number one chamber where the drag is. And just after running the drag this past season, for people, you could explain how it would drag the coal out, but then what happens to it, you know? You'd say you could visualize a mine car here where it would get filled. But now we're actually gonna put one in here. So there's enough room. We're gonna we have this small 10 or 12 pound rail. We're gonna put a small section of track here with a really small little mine car like you'd see in a very small independent mine, and building the wooden coal chute where the drag will actually pull the coal off. It would spill off the chute and into the mine car, just like it would in an active coal mine.
So this coming season, you're going to be having more demonstrations with the drag?
We will, yes, yep.
Okay.
Did the first showing sell out or no?
Yes.
The first show, so we need 18 chairs.
Yeah, I think it's 17, but
What about second showing?
second showing we got 9.
Okay. Hi, Jared.
We got to set all 18 up.
So, movies at the mines. Something I never imagined I'd be saying or actually attending, but we did it. And that was such a rare, unique, one-of-a-kind experience. And honest to God, it couldn't have happened any better because with the recent thaw and melt of all the snow, it's almost raining inside the mine. And with the Knox mine documentary, having to deal with water from the river, well, it was almost like a 4D experience. They had tarping up above us and water just spilling over in different areas. It had the splashing sound effects. The only thing that was missing was like the rumbling and shaking of the floor, but what a cool experience. I mean, for them to come up with this, not only to share the documentary with the public, but to have it in location of inside an actual mine. I mean, it couldn't have been done at a better location, and they had the almost stadium seating. And although, yeah, it was damp and cold in there, it really helped you kind of get into the moment of what those miners went through. And the documentary itself answers so many questions that I've always had about the disaster. And there's a lot more that goes into it than was talked about, especially hands that were in the pot. And it definitely comes down to greed as to why that disaster happened. But I don't want to give away any spoilers, but you learn about the testimonies, the hearings, the investigations, squirrels all around me here, and basically everyone pointing the finger at someone else, not want to take responsibility. But special thanks to Chris and all the UGEM guys for putting on this event, for inviting me out here to check it out. Their first showing was sold out. Their second showing, airing soon, has a few seats left, but this is their actual second weekend of them doing this, and it's been a huge success. We'd love to see more events like this, and if you're ever in the area, check out the Brooks Mine right here at Nag Park. You got the Everhart Museum, you got the falls, you got trails. If you want to follow what UGM's up to, check the link down below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll see you in the next video.